So a little less than 4 weeks ago, I decided that I wanted to try the carnivore diet, which I'd heard about before, was a little skeptical on it, didn't seem like a great way to live, but I knew it worked for some folks, just didn't think I was one of those folks. But, I had reached a point in my life where I had gained a little bit of weight, and I'd actually gone on medication for blood pressure last year, and told myself these were transitory problems. Eventually I'd be in a spot where I would be able to outwork them, but realized that wasn't really happening, and found out about this diet, picked up a book on it called the Carnivore Code, and decided to jump in head first. Really didn't do a lot of prep work or anything. I was on travel in a hotel room and decided that I was going to start doing it back on August 11th. So from that point on, for almost 3.5 weeks now, I have been doing this carnivore diet, and I have had incredible results. I have lost over 15 pounds, which I'm very happy with. Blood pressure, I'm not off medication yet, but it's regulated. I look better, I feel better, I'm less groggy. At the same time, I also decided to quit all caffeine, which if you're a strict carnivore diet person, then you're gonna cut out coffee as well, because it's there's some science to support that the beans have a lot of toxins in them, coffee beans, so cut that out as well. The big thing for me was soda. I was drinking several sodas per day, so getting that out of my diet that alone would have been life-changing, but I've done that before for limited periods of time and haven't felt the return in energy that I have by going to a full meat diet. So what exactly is the carnivore diet? There's different tiers to it, there's different levels to it. There are people who adhere to it very strictly. There are people who don't adhere to it that much. They just increase the amount of meat they're eating. There's really not a wrong way to go about it. If you're trying to get the best results, it's better to go all the way, go hardcore carnivore as much as you can, and then you can add in other foods later that, such as fruits or vegetables and breads, things like that, grains, even some sugars, and see how you tolerate them. But I kind of went for this in between, where I'm trying to make my the primary food that I consume is meat. So that's steak, bacon, eggs. It's not meat, but it's an animal byproduct. Let's see, a lot of steak and eggs. Actually, I'm realizing there's not a lot more to this than that. But that's kind of where I started. Getting a hamburger at a restaurant, not using the bread, just eating the burger and the cheese. So that's kind of a carnivore-ish diet. Now, there have been a couple times over the past 4 weeks where I've been in situations where I have caved and eaten my veggies. So I've been at a couple dinners where salad was put in front of me. I was very hungry, looked good, ate the salad. That's not a strict carnivore diet. That would be a big no-no. That's another kind of diet. It's not a bad thing, but for this diet, it's not something that generally you do. I've had dessert one time. Friend served me ice cream. It was already in the bowl. Couldn't say no, it would have been rude, so had to have the ice cream there. But there have been other situations where I've had a cake. I've been at a dinner, a piece of cake's been put in front of me. Said no. My willpower has been strong, and I'm proud of myself for that. At least for the time being. We'll see how long that lasts. So the strictest version of a carnivore diet is really going to be meat and organ meat, and pretty much that's it, and water. Meat, salt, water, something along those lines. Minimal spices, minimal any of that other stuff, and I'm not ready to go that far yet. May not ever go that far, but with the results I'm getting, I'm willing to stick with this at least another 30 or 60 days to get me to the 2 or 3 month mark and see what other positives there are here. So yeah, I'm really excited. I like the changes that have happened. Like I said, I feel better, I look better. Life seems brighter, which is really, that's you can't underestimate that, because once life seems brighter, you start to find motivation in other areas of your life. And that can look like a number of things. So for me, it meant that I was now motivated to get up and work out at 4:30 in the morning, because I saw these results in this carnivore diet area of my life. I was willing to make other changes as well. I started reading again. I used to love to read, but got to a point in my life where I didn't really have the desire, and now I'm diving back into that as well. So I'm really feeling a lot of these old passions come back to me. I can't say the carnivore diet made those things happen, but I think it was the Rolling Stone that gave me success. And one of the things that's very impressive about the carnivore diet is how quickly you lose weight and begin to feel better. You'll lose weight within a couple of days. You'll start to see a pound come off. Some folks lose a pound a day. Mine hasn't been quite that good. I'm averaging about 2/3 of a pound a day, give or take. but it's still not terrible. So you get those results quickly. So yes, it is an adjustment. You will feel like you're suffering sometimes, but ultimately what's happening is you're getting those results, and then that's justifying the suffering while your body adjusts. And once your body adjusts completely, you don't really feel like you're suffering anymore. I don't have those cravings that I used to have. My stomach isn't rumbling all the time. The meat satisfies me. It's no longer an issue where I'm hungry all the time. So that's a good thing to have. I'm not snacking all the time. I'm not craving a soda at 3 in the afternoon to get me through. So I have, it's early. I have nothing but good things to say about this diet so far. I'm excited. I'm excited about the other impacts I'm seeing in my life, and hope to have good results that I can continue to share.